Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up for some physical media, baby. It is Tuesday. That means new Blu-rays and DVDs and 4Ks and stuff hit store shelves, so we're going to be hitting out to some of the usual spots today. Maybe some, thrift stores and stuff to maybe try to find some stuff to sell on my eBay store. But before I head on out today, since we're all movie fans here, I want to let you guys know about this really cool website that I came across called Mintych Authentics. They're holding two private signings right now. One for David Spade, who we all know from Black Sheep and Tommy Boy, his team-ups with, Chris Farley, and also his team-ups with Adam Sandler and his movies and stuff. They're having a private signing with him, which I'll have a link for in the description box of this video. But they're also holding a private signing with Neve Campbell from Party of Five fame, from Scream, and the upcoming Scream 5 that's coming up. Make sure you guys check out the private signings, and if you guys do get, if you guys pre-order any autographs and stuff from them, they also have a whole bunch of other autographs and different things you can buy off their website. They have a lot of really cool stuff. This right here is probably pretty much the first piece I ever got from them was my Fanatic poster, right here, signed by Devon Sawa, from the flick. Maybe one day I'll get John Travolta on this bad boy right there. But I got that as a, part of a mystery bundle, because I'm part of the Mystery Box Bunker on Facebook, which is a cool autograph Facebook group. But other than that, guys, make sure you guys check out Mintych Authentics. They're fans just like us, so they're by the fans for the fans. Make sure you guys check them out. Links to the two private signings in the description box of this video. And let's head on out. Let's see what we can find today. Well, guys, at my first stop of the day, the local Goodwill. Let's head on in, see if we can find something cool. Well, guys, I just got in here right now, taking a look and seeing if I can find any like Blu-rays or like, out of print like DVDs and stuff. It seems like they have a little small amount of Blu-rays today. Normally, I don't really see a bunch of them in this Goodwill when it comes to them, and it seems like they maybe restock some of their stuff, like Brooklyn's Finest and The Way Back. I mean, these are semi, common titles, but they're like $5.99. But they have Piranha. This is of course, the remake one with Christopher Lloyd in there and stuff. And this one was pretty decent. And I always really liked this Mark Wahlberg Ice Cube movie, Three Kings. What do you guys think? Have you guys ever seen that one before? And this right here, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to like scan my eBay app to see if this goes for anything. Because a Wii U, and I don't think I've ever seen this one out in the wild before. I'm not a big gamer, but I'm gonna scan this and see what it's going for. Maybe I can make a little bit of profit on my eBay store. What it says. Gotta look up the sold listings real quick. It doesn't look like it's gonna, right off the bat, it doesn't look like it's much of anything. Yeah, it sells for like $6. Well, I didn't find anything at the Goodwill, so let's check Hope of the Valley thrift store. Let's see if we have better luck in there. Well, guys, I just made it in here to the Hope of the Valley thrift store. Trying to see if I come across anything kind of cool, or maybe to add to my collection, or maybe find something that's kind of rare or out of print to put on my eBay store. This is a classic. I'm not sure if this one's ever gotten a Blu-ray release or anything, but I know I have that one already for sure in my collection. See, like there's, when you come into places like this, a lot of common stuff like Saw 2, and I mean, okay movies, but I'm saying, like stuff that you see pretty much everywhere, like the Lord of the Rings ones. Right here, they even have, of course, your obligatory, Titanic VHS tape for $3, right there, that you see everywhere. They do have some sporadic Blu-rays, like The Americans Season 1, and there's like a couple of little tiny titles, in the back over here. But this is kind of cool to come across. I of course already own this thing right here, the Legend of Drunken Master. Save that for somebody else that may not have that in their collection, because that doesn't really go for much, on the bay or anything like that. But hopefully we come across something kind of cool. Here's something that everyone needs in their collection. The Oprah box set. Oh yeah. Oh, they have Kickboxer. The OG cover Kickboxer. Classic right there. Tong Po versus John Clyde. Classic stuff right there. Oh, they even have a random season of Degrassi, The Next Generation. Me and my sister have all of these ones already in our collection, but you don't normally come across this stuff in you know, thrift stores and stuff. But I'm sure discs are trashed. I did just come across these random seasons of The Simpsons right here. Season 4, 7, 9, and 8. And I know these are all on like Disney Plus and stuff right now. But to be honest, some of these seasons go for a decent amount of money on you know, online and stuff. Also came across a copy of Pumping Iron with you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger. But I gotta check like the discs and the condition of these things and or the prices of what they're selling for online and stuff. But keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully everything turns out okay with this deal. I ended up passing on the Simpsons ones. Condition on those sets weren't the greatest, and plus they only sold at most for one of the seasons was like 10 bucks. The other ones were like 5, and they were selling them for 5. So, I know some of the seasons of the Simpsons go for like crazy money. Crazy money. Not all of them, but some. I forgot what seasons they were though. Well, that's my next stop of the day. The Beast. Best Buy. Let's get up in there, see what new movies came out today. Well guys, in Best Buy right now, taking a look at some of the new ones that came out today. I don't think it's a big release week at all, but they do have the movie Fat Man with Mel Gibson, which I talked about in a previous Tuesday video, previous Hoarding Up video. And I thought it was okay, but the ending left more to be desired and stuff. It was like, you know, building up to something, and that something was just kind of like a little mediocre ending, if you know what I'm saying, at least in my opinion. But $14.99, that's what it's going for today over here at the Best Buy. We also got a movie called Born a Champion with Sean Patrick Flannery and Dennis Quaid. Is this the movie where Dennis Quaid went crazy on set? I think I saw like a video recently of him, like, you know, going crazy on crew members and stuff. Was this that movie? I'm not sure, but that one's going for $15 as well. And the one and the only other things that came out today was Snowpiercer, which there was a movie with the same name of this, I'm sure. But this is $24.99 season 1 of Snowpiercer, put out by Warner Brothers. Never heard of this one before. I know, like I said, I know the movie with the same name. But when it comes to new release titles, these are the only 3 that I'm seeing over here at Best Buy. But I have one more place I'm going to check. I'm going to check Walmart. So let's head on over to Walmart and see what we find over there. Well, inside Walmart right now, taking a look at some of the new ones that they got. They obviously got the Born a Champion DVD and Blu-ray. DVD is $12.96, $15 for the Blue Rizzle. They also have this movie called American Dream. I'm not sure exactly what this one is right here. It stars Nick Stahl. This is Lionsgate. Yeah, Lionsgate put that one out right there. But other than that, when it comes to new releases, the other one that came out today that I didn't see at Best Buy was Come Play, which I'll be having a review of the Blu-ray of this one at the end of this video today. I thought it was alright, but you'll see my review in the review portion at the end of this video. But that's $15.99. Doesn't look like they have any Blu-rays of it in this store right here. And of course they got, you know, Fat Man right here. It's $14.96, so I think this one might be a bit cheaper here than it was at Best Buy. And this one right here, I'm not sure what exactly this one is. I don't think I've heard of this one before. But Anthony Mackie is pretty damn cool. Is this Lionsgate film? No. Wego USA put this one out. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name. Synchronic? Did I say that right? Let me know in the comments. Synchronic. You know me and my reading, I suck and stuff. But other than that, not really seeing anything else new release-wise over here. Besides Fat Man and Come Play. Those are like the 2 main ones, it looks like. Alright guys, I'm still wandering around Walmart and I just saw this. I really love the Amityville movies, but I know they just keep making them. But I know they have nothing to do with like the original, you know, franchise and stuff that came out. But Amityville Witches. Has anyone seen this before? And if so, should I buy this? Let me know in the comments, because I'm sure this one will be sitting here for a while before they go anywhere. But if it's worth getting, let me know. Well guys, when it comes to Walmart, that's about it. That's all I really came across over here. At least they had Come and Play. I would say that's probably the most decent movie that came out today. I mean, Fat Man was okay, but Come and Play was alright. But right now, let's head on home. and I'll show you guys what I picked up today. So I went to a pawn shop that I can't really film in, found a couple things to sell on my eBay, and I have some movie reviews for you. So let's head on home.
2 hours later.
Hey guys, back home now from going out hoarding up looking for physical media, either to buy for myself or to sell on my eBay store to make some, you know, extra money. Brother's gotta hustle. But the things I found were at this pawn shop I went to, Mr. Nichols' honey hole, if you will. If you guys know my friend Mr. Nichols I do videos with and stuff. It's just one of his favorite pawn shops out in my area. And I found these ones right here. And I got the It Blu-ray, the original TV miniseries. I got Friday the 13th Part 5 and Part 6. Double feature pack right here. Putting those ones up on eBay. Also got World War Z. This is 3D, the 3D Blu-ray. That's kind of cool. But the most expensive one that I looked up on eBay, that seems to go, I could probably get 40 bucks, 45 for it, maybe. And that is Final Destination 5 in 3D. This is the 3D edition of it. It just doesn't have the slipcase to it, and the discs are all in good condition. The the Blu-ray, the 3D, and the DVD disc in there. Because 3D disc, 3D format is, I don't think they really make 3D Blu-rays anymore. And for people that have 3D TVs, these are kind of sought after. Especially this one. This one is not as much, but I might lock these up together, on my eBay and stuff. Link to my eBay store in the description box. If you guys want to help support the channel or me in general, eBay is in the description. But I got home. And I'm gonna do some reviews. I got 3 things I'm gonna talk to you guys about today, and I also just came home to 2 packages I got from Paramount, a company, a studio I work with when it comes to showcasing and talking about their physical media and movies that come out. So let's find out what Paramount has in store for me today. And this one is, what is this? I see the word love on the side, and that is the new edition. The new Paramount Presents a love story. Or Love Story, not The Love Story, but Love Story here on Blu-ray. This is that new edition. The ones that come with the let me see here. Yeah, this is that one that came out back in the 70s, man. I forgot what the popular line is from the flick, like, love is to never have to say you're sorry, or I think it's something like that, right? I remember watching this movie once or twice, back in the day when I was first getting into film and stuff. And this one looks like it has a couple of special features, like Leonard Maltin on Love Story, like a little interview with Leonard Maltin. TMC introduction by Ben Mankiewicz, who's another film critic. Commentary by Arthur Hill. Isn't Arthur Hill the director of the film? If I'm not mistaken, I forgot exactly who directed this one, but that's cool to get the new edition of Love Story on Blu-ray. And this one's being released in stores everywhere. This is a limited edition Blu-ray, it says. It arrives on February 9th, just in time for Valentine's Day. So February 9th, this one, Love Story, will be in stores everywhere for anyone that would like to pick that one up. And this one, let's find out what this other package is that Paramount sends, because they usually send their stuff in these boxes like this. And this is another one. It looks like from the okay. This is a Cameron Crowe film that I haven't seen in a while. I think I've only ever seen it probably twice on like DVD when I first got it, and that is the Cameron Crowe film Elizabethtown. This is the first time I think it's gotten a Blu-ray release. And unless I'm mistaken, you guys can correct me, in the comments down below. This one has, Julia Stiles in it and everything. And this one came out back in 2005. And I can't wait to revisit this one. I always like Cameron Crowe films, like, I believe Almost Famous is probably my favorite one of his. I just love his music and feel. Cameron Crowe kind of has kind of like the same feel as John Hughes, but like just a tad different, and you can kind of see the same similarities in their films. But this one right here has film focus with Cameron Crowe, like an interview with Cameron Crowe, deleted and extended scenes, introduction to the deleted and extended scenes by Cameron Crowe, and of course the making of featurettes and a whole bunch of other making of special features on this bad boy right here. And this one is being released. I'm sure it's February 9th too, the same time as Love Story. So if you want to get Love Story and or Elizabethtown from Paramount, you can, in stores everywhere on February 9th. But stay tuned. I'll be talking about these ones in future videos, like after I talk, watch the picture quality and talk about like the special features and if they're worth getting and stuff. But I'm sure they're perfect. I'm sure they're perfectly fine. But yeah, let's move on to the movies, the DVDs and stuff and Blu-rays I have to review for you guys today. One of which I got from Universal that just came out today, and it's Come Play here on Blu-ray, which I only ever saw the DVD out there today at Walmart. I didn't see it in the Blu-ray in any other store. And this one was pretty decent. It's put out by Universal and Amblin Entertainment, which is the studio, the company that's run by Steven Spielberg and stuff. And it's about this this young family, and this they have this young boy. This mother and father have this young boy who kind of has this learning disability kind of thing, where he can't really talk. You know what I mean? He communicates and like writing on pieces of paper, or like hitting his iPad and like hitting certain words, and the iPad speaks the words for him and stuff. And it's hard for him to make friends that way. And his parents have been trying to work with him, throughout the years to try to get him to speak and feel more comfortable, using his words and trying to use his voice. He's been in and out of like therapy and stuff with or like therapy teachers with therapists and shit or whatever. And one day his dad comes home from his job with an iPad that was left at the Lost and Found. And his son starts playing with it, because his son, since he doesn't really have any friends and can't really communicate, he's always on a tablet or a phone, like watching SpongeBob SquarePants, or like how people are these days, just always on their phones. And something happens on this iPad that he's on, and this weird story, starts coming up, and he starts reading this story, and some ghostly stuff starts to happen to him and his family, and you have to kind of watch the movie to see how it all unfolds. And I thought this movie was really atmospheric. I really liked the feel and the whole atmosphere of this movie. The main kid actor of this movie was pretty damn good, and not really having any lines in the whole movie. And he did a very good job with his with his eyes, and making it seem like he was like, oh shit, we got like a weird dark spirit attached to him that wants to come and play. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. This movie was pretty solid, and for it to be a PG-13 horror film. Most of these days, movies like that kind of suck for the most part. This one was kind of solid. I gotta say, this one was kind of solid. If you guys get a chance, I say check it out. Get out there, check it out. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. If you've seen it before, and if you haven't seen it before, let me know. You guys get to go out there and pick this one up. I say that one was cool as hell. The next two up over here I got from moviezing.com, which I always have a link for at the very bottom of the description box. And the first documentary I got, it was aired on Showtime, and it's called Sid and Judy. I got this in a couple days ago. I unboxed it in one of my previous unboxing videos. And it's a documentary about Sid, who was one of the husbands of Judy Garland. And it just, talks about how, talks about the last, handful of years of her life. And how she struggled with addiction, and how she jumped from husband to husband and stuff like that during different eras in her life, and how she got addicted to drugs and sleeping pills, and also weight loss pills, and all sorts of different crazy stuff because of her connection with the Wizard of Oz and MGM back in the day, and how the guys that ran MGM kind of got her addicted to all this stuff. And Some people may already know what how Judy Garland's life was, but this was a pretty solid watch. I really thought it was really entertaining. It's narrated by John Hamm and Jennifer Jason Leigh, voicing Sid and voicing the Judy Garland in here. Pretty solid, pretty solid right there. I enjoyed that one. But the last one I have to showcase for you guys, I unboxed in my last unboxing video as well, and I watched all of this already. It's a 2-disc set, has 7 episodes, and this one also aired on Showtime, which I don't have Showtime. I never watched it on Showtime, just on this DVD. And you guys know I'm really into stand-up comedy. A lot of my friends that are in the entertainment industry and film industry and stuff are stand-up comedians, and that is the Comedy Store. This is a documentary about the Comedy Store that's in Hollywood on Sunset. And, you know, it's just a documentary series talking to all these different comics, you know, like Whoopi Goldberg and Jim Carrey, Howie Mandel, Chris Rock, you know, all sorts of different comics. There's even like little tiny interviews in here with Robin Williams that they got from, you know, long time ago. And, you know, just talking about their history and how they got started. And if it wasn't for the Comedy Store, their careers probably wouldn't have been anything. You know what I mean? They learned their grassroots on how to, you know, build a comedy routine and how to get in front of audiences and stuff. And they talk about different dark things in here, like how different comedians that lost their lives that were attached to the Comedy Store, like Freddie Prinze Jr. or, you know, Freddie Prinze from Chico and the Man, you know, Freddie Prinze Jr.'s father, and how he committed suicide. He was a comedian that always went to the Comedy Store, and the comics that were featured in this documentary were friends of his, and they told stories about him and how, you know, what really unfolded in his life towards the end. And you know, they talk about Robin Williams. They have Jay Leno in here. There's a lot of really cool stories that these comics talk about, you know, that happened at the Comedy Store. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. If you're into stand-up comedy and you want to like know the history of certain comics and how they got started and weird ins and outs and crazy stories that happened at the Comedy Store, which was, you know, which is owned or was owned by Mitzi Shore, who was Pauly Shore's mother. And it's just really cool, man. I really enjoyed this very much. I pretty much like marathoned this thing in like a day and a half. It was really super cool. But that's all I have to show and talk to you guys about today. But if you guys want to get Sid and Judy or the Comedy Store, check out moviezing.com. The very bottom link in the description box to pick these ones up. And of course, this one is in stores everywhere right now. Come play. But thank you so much for coming by, supporting my videos. Please give this video a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, if you guys picked up anything cool on physical media. And also, would you guys be interested if I did a video on like my top 10 or top 20 most watched movies in my collection, you know, video? Let me know down below, because that's the idea I'm thinking about doing coming up when it comes to, you know, YouTube content. But if that sounds interesting to you, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll catch all you knuckleheads next time.